Hey guys, this is Alex with this Cobb House, and I'm here with my teaching assistant, Joy Davis. Me and Joy have been working together teaching workshops for about 7 years, and we have 3 workshops lined up. We're going to be teaching together these 3 classes. We have 2 here in Tennessee and 1 in Florida. So Joy, tell us something about these upcoming workshops we have.
Well, one of them's at my place in Florida. I'm super excited about that. We've been working on that place for 6, 7 years, something like that. For as long as we've been like team teaching, is as long as we've been just kind of working on that, building it from the ground up, debt-free. As far as what to expect on my location in Florida is a 10 by 14 Cobb structure building. We have columns in the background that are going to be like laced with beams, and we're working on a rammed earth column.
Columns, yeah.
There's plenty of room for camping, beautiful oak trees. Great space. Both spaces are great for kids running around. You know, it's one of those, if you need a playpen, bring it. If you need, an extra adult to help out, things like that.
So, any homeschoolers?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, we definitely welcome the homeschoolers. We try to make it as child-friendly as possible. And what I really like about all this is that depending on where the kids are at, is how they can just work and do what they want to do. So we've had 2-year-olds stepping in the mud, and we've had 90-year-olds stepping in the mud. So depending on whatever you want to do and whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah, so these 3 classes, 2 of them are Introduction to Cobb Building, and the one in Florida at Joy's location is Introduction to Earthen Construction. So they're very similar classes. The only real difference is the one at Joy's location in Florida. We're actually going to be doing 1 to 1.5 days of rammed earth construction. So that's a unique opportunity for the Florida class, or the Introduction to Earthen Building class. So normally, all of our classes, which we're going to be doing, are Cobb building focused. So we're going to go through the entire curriculum. We actually have a book here that we go through the entire curriculum of this book in all of our classes. And so our Greenville, Tennessee classes here, we're going to go through the whole curriculum. We're going to be doing hands-on Cobb construction, hands-on mixing and application of lime plaster, and what else have we got as far as hands-on?
For here?
For here and for Florida.
Well, I know in Florida we're doing Cobb mixing too, because we've got that project in the back that we're working on little by little.
Right.
That's going to be part of the courtyard patio wall. So that's nice. I thought of incorporating some bottles into that, and that's good for our students too, because that way we can learn how to cut bottles. And I mean, who doesn't love bottles, right?
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a unique opportunity at each location. But yeah, it's a great experience. We've had so many students come in the past couple of years. People have loved it. We've made a lot of updates to the classes. They keep improving. If you come to the Tennessee classes, you'll get to see the building here that we're inside of right now. This has been constructed by workshop students this past spring and summer. And we've used a new method on this building using Cobb slip forms, also known as the Cobbage system. And so we're going to be teaching you how to do this system, and also teaching you traditional hand-sculpted Cobb building. So there's always so much new information to share every year. Our classes keep improving as we keep learning. We share everything. And so one real big advantage to coming to a hands-on workshop is just to be able to come and ask us questions in person, because I can't get to everything as far as emails and online communications. But to come here, you can actually sit down and talk with me, discuss your plans. We can talk in depth about anything you want to talk about as far as construction or Cobb construction, building codes, permits, whatever it might be. We can really get into the in-depth topics.
Yeah, and I mean, that's one thing good about both of us working together is depending on what fits your personality style. Who are you more familiar with? What works for you? So that's why we've got both. And I think it's a really great balance. So like when it comes to, I don't know, things like kids, or if you need more toilet paper, you come see me. If it's things like building codes and different things, you go see him. So sometimes I'll be up front and just be like, that's an Alex question. So, but yeah, it's real, easy going around here. It's not stressful. One
Yeah.
thing I like to tell everybody up front is this is your vacation. We appreciate you coming. We appreciate the time you've spent, the effort, the gas, everything that you put into it. We appreciate it. And so when you get here, we want you to learn and get everything that you came for, but we also want you to enjoy it. So if it means it's a little hot and you just want to sit down and just watch and learn, go for it. If it means maybe your legs are cramping up a little, you need to sit, go for it. If you want to sit and learn and discuss with myself or another student about the book, do it. So it's just a very comfortable, relaxed atmosphere. And I know that can be sometimes a little bit of a pressure point for some people because we want to make sure we get it right and what's going to be expected. And it's just don't stress it. I want you to come, enjoy it, learn. That's why we both have the attitude of a teacher. So we want you to get everything that you want to get out of it.
Yeah, like Joy said, it's a relaxed atmosphere, workshop. There's no pressure to do a certain amount of work. You just come here, work at your own pace, and learn at your own pace. The class is for you guys. It's not, so we can get a certain amount of work done here. It's really for you guys to learn. So you don't need to worry about being out in the sun and working all day long. We have people of all ages, from children all the way up to elderly students, and they all have no problems. You just do what you're comfortable doing. So as far as some of the teaching points, we have our hands-on sections, and then we also have a lot of sit-down discussion sessions, and we cover a lot of material in that because you can't actually do hands-on with everything in a week-long workshop. So for example, foundations and roofing, there's a lot of components we just can't get to hands-on in a 5-day workshop. But we do cover all these topics quite in depth. So we talk about how to build foundations, principles, materials, everything that you need to know to really design your foundation, how to design your roof. We talk a lot about roof construction and airflow, venting, a lot of building science topics, just how to design and construct a holistic building. It's very important. There's so much to learn about construction. So we really cover a lot of topics. There's a lot of information, and it'll really help you get started on your building journey.
Yeah, so we talk about placement, the direction of the sun, the wind, the rain. We go from below the foundation to the top tip of the roof. So that's what I like to, we're going to touch on all of these subjects. And when you leave, you're going to have a grand sense of confidence with this. Now, we do encourage you to start small, start with small building projects. But at the same time, you're going to have a pretty darn good scope of everything. So I think that's good to know. I mean, from electricity to plaster to plumbing, windows, doors, just all kinds of stuff. We hit on so many topics.
Yeah. So kind of to wrap this video up, we have an upcoming class in September, early October, and late October into very early November. So the September, October ones are here in Tennessee, and the October, November one is in Florida. And so I'm going to put links down below in the description. You can also go to thiscobbhouse.com, click on the workshops tab, and you can find the links to register for these workshops. Also on the workshop pages, there's a ton of information as far as what you're going to learn, camping, amenities, and local food establishments, pretty much everything you need to know. So click those links below to get more information. You can also email me, alex@thiscobbhouse.com. I do offer group and family discounts, also military discounts, so you can contact me if you want a discount like that. Anything else you'd like to say, Joy, before we wrap it up?
Well, I know we're discussing kind of the fall of 2023 and the workshops there, but a lot of this information, just kind of flows into the next year and the
Yeah.
next and the next.
True.
The projects may change slightly, maybe the location might change, but as far as the book and the content and what to expect at the workshops, so the bulk of this video carries on. So I just think that's important to know too.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to be doing workshops continuously every year. So there's always spring, summer, and fall classes. So, yep, same information applies. Anyway, I hope to meet more of you all there soon. It's going to be a great time of year here in Tennessee and in Florida. So it should be very comfortable, and looking forward to it.
So, all right, thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Stay in touch with his videos and his Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, This Cobb House. See you guys soon.